Alright, just had to get that sorted out. Hopefully it works now. No issues. Anyways, back from vacation. I'm a bit sick, so you guys can probably hear the rasp in my voice. It's probably no big deal. I'll try my best to commentate still. Anyways, I just made a Murloc Shaman deck because I picked up my second Lava Burst, which is something I find pretty important for a Murloc Shaman deck. Just all the direct damage that I can do. I still don't have a second War Leader, which is a bit unfortunate. But I think this is the best I can do for now. Let's get a Doomhammer inside there. And maybe drop the Bloodlust? Nah. I find Bloodlust a bit unnecessary, to be honest. Let's get... well, we'll see. I do want the Black Knight. And let's drop a Wind Fury. It's a tough call. There's a lot of things that I can work around with inside a Murloc Shaman deck for now. So let's add back in Bloodlust. Add back in one Wind Fury. Because if I could just get a Wind Fury on something big like a Leroy or something, it can easily close out games right away. And I have a healthy amount of direct damage. I don't know if I want to add any more to that with Leper Gnomes and stuff. We'll see in a second. Besides this Murloc Shaman deck, what I also want to do is fix up my Gadgets and Druid deck and make it ready for a write-up. Alright, what are we looking for inside our starting hand? I don't really know. I feel like Lightning Bolt's going to be useful, and King Golem as well. Tide Hunters are good. Blue Gill Warrior is good. Let's drop the Arcane Golem for now. I'm not really sure how well they'll serve. Just at the moment. Okay, so I start second, which means that I am going to have to deal with next turn 1/1 from. So let's get out Tide Hunter. I can sacrifice the token to get rid of his recruit. If he decides to play out a 2-drop that's not Fairy Dragon, then okay, maybe not. Then I'll simply just use the 2/1. There we go. And we'll get out Blue Gill Warrior and deal out a little bit extra damage. I always have to be wary of Consecrate coming up next turn, so I'm not really sure how I want to play this yet. But so I don't want to use Grimskill Oracle right away. We'll see. Okay, you have a Flesh-Eating Ghoul. So what's our play here? What's our play? We'll play it a bit safer. I think, well, not really. Let's keep going on with our direct damage route. We're going to play... we're just going to do a 3 damage, I think. For now. Lightning Bolt. And get out a token. Okay. It's nothing that he'll want to consecrate, I think. Well, we'll stay well out of consecrate range. Like an incentive to consecrate. But we'll still keep getting damage on the board, which is probably more important. Alright, so he plays out True Silver. He's going to target the 2/1. That's no big deal for now. Alright, what else do we have here? Yeah, Flame Tongue Totem. Let's do that. And let's see if he wants to consecrate. If he does, he'll waste another turn, and they'll probably our King Golem if he consecrates. Alright, Cool. It keeps 2 creatures alive at a total of 3 damage. Plays another Fairy Dragon. I could trade the 2/1 into it. Or I can play Grimscale Oracle. It may be something I want to hex next turn. Unfortunately, can't hex that. So that's fine. Cool. So I do have 8 damage on the board. Let's just keep going at it. I'm under a very safe assumption that he drew Consecrate. If not, I have Wind Fury on, like Leroy or something, and I can probably close the game out that way after I get an Arcane Golem. So if he does decide to play a taunt, I can still hex it though. He may have a Hammer of Wrath, which means that he can clear out 1, 2, 3 cards this turn, and he may leave the Grimscale alive. We'll see how he decides to play it. Alright, so he does clear that, and then I guess he'll still attack into the 1/1. Another Ardor Protector, maybe? Direwolf Alpha. And attack into the 2/1. Okay, that's fine. So, that's our play. Get out a token. Just keep doing damage to him. It'll just keep the pressure on the board up. If he consecrates, he consecrates. I can't do much about that. Oh, that sucks. I can't do much about that though. It's a very, very big Fairy Dragon, to say the least. There's Bloodlust. I don't want to hex yet. I don't feel like hex is appropriate right now. I had to hold on until something bigger comes along. I'm still banking on a Leroy or something. On second thought, I might have wanted to Wind Fury the Arcane Golem. But hey, we'll see when the time comes along. Oh, what's good, man? No problem. A lot of early removal against Warlock decks. That's just a natural counter that people tend to have towards... Oh shit, that's a big card. I hope that he ignores all my minions completely. If he does, then oh, he's gonna lose. Right? Or am I dead? No, I'm not dead yet. Unless he has a Blessing of Might. How do you feel against Warlock Russians at the current metagame? It's just a counter that it's just a counter that oh, share place on the other side. Yeah, it's just a counter that happens to come along. I can't really say much about that, you know. Anyways, I believe I won. You just need to hold back your cards better, that's all. If there's so much early removal, try not to throw your entire hand out. Try to mulligan more aggressively for Fairy Dragons. Try to mulligan more aggressively for Argent Squires. Ardent Squires, Fairy Dragon. What am I missing here? I'm gonna replace a Hex with a Tinkmaster. One deck building thing that I don't like is if you can scroll your deck list and it's not legendary heavy, and if it's not legendary heavy and you can scroll your deck list, you probably have too many single cards in there. Like for example, if you can scroll your deck list like this, and imagine these weren't legendaries, you probably need to fix up your deck. That's just one thing I try not to, that I try to avoid when making a deck. This one is a bit legendary heavy. You have I just added Sync Master, added Hex. I have Leroy, Murkai, Black Knight. Um, yeah, it's alright right now. It's alright for now. Let's just keep playing games with this. See how we go. See how we go. I did play the other Warlock deck, the one that came first in Swiss. I played that for a bit, and you kind of see the same idea, is that you don't overcommit to the board, and you try to mulligan aggressively. If you can get an Argent Squire out first round, Fairy Dragon, if you have one or two creatures on the board, you can snowball that lead completely, just based off the nature of the deck. And no promise. I'm just glad to help. That's all. So we're facing another. We're facing another Paladin. Do I want Rockbiter this early? No. Ooh, that's big. Okay. Well, I will have to deal with a 2/2 next turn. Greetings. So how do I want to deal with this? I'm not particularly sure yet. I think I'm going to save my opening hand, and I'm just going to Cold Light next turn. Let's see how... I'm not exactly sure how well this deck plays when it's on a slower pace, but I want to get a 2 health creature out that might actually be able to clear his 1/1. That's my first priority. You may see Shattered Sun Cleric, fine. That's just a given because of it's a great card. We'll always have to expect it. It feels like he's a bit laggy because he draws his cards late when I press end turn. But anyways, barring Shattered Sun Cleric, I should have a pretty good opening game next turn. I'll probably play a Tide Caller, and then Rockbiter whatever he puts out. Direwolf. Okay, that's also another thing that I should have expected. And you have a secret. Should have kept that lightning bolt, huh? These are some quote-unquote junk cards that I can just throw out for now. And maybe at a disadvantage if it's not Noble Sacrifice, but 9 out of 10 times I think it is. If that's the case, I can at least Rockbiter next turn. Rockbiter clear the... I don't know, Rockbiter clear the Wolf, and then I have a couple other cards I can deal with for now. Argent Squire is a bit tough for my deck, I'll say that much. Huh. So I feel it's not... Noble Sacrifice then. It must be Redemption because he's playing a lot of cards that he can... that Redemption works against. We have oh no, but Direwolf just died. Right. Well... yeah, I figured. Okay. Okay, that was my mistake. For some reason I thought that a Bluegill Warrior was all the way to the left. I lose both my buffs if I play out yeah. Sorry, I'm still a bit hazy in the head. But yeah, I was supposed to play a Bluegill and attack him for another 4 damage. But it's alright, I guess, because Tidecaller lives. Or something. I don't know. I'll try to justify it somehow. Weird, he lets it... Well, okay. I mean, then I guess it wasn't a completely lost cause, to say the least. I don't want to play a Leader yet. Cool. So right now I have a collective 3, 7, 13 damage in my hand. I just need to win Fury with Leroy. Do I want to deal direct damage right now? No. We'll save it for a rainy day, I think. Actually, let's just do it. Okay. Let's see how this works. I'm not particularly versed with the Shaman Murloc yet. This is probably going to be my first deck with it, but we'll see how it works out. You're always in kill range just because of the great amount of direct damage that you have. If you, the thing is that tokens will always put out pressure. I'm just, I kind of regret that I put out a Flame Tongue that early, by mistake, but yeah, what can you do about it? So now Leroy is 6, then we have, is he gonna kill the token? Oh. Seems like he just made a mistake from what he said. But anyway, so I have Lava Burst for 6. Oh, okay, he didn't play out Flesh Eating. You have Lava Burst for 5 now. Rock Biter, that's 9. And then, how am I gonna close out the game? Oh, okay. I want one more Murloc to beef up my damage this turn. Unfortunately, I don't think that's enough. Whatever keeps him from hitting my face, I prefer. And next turn I can end the game with a Leroy and Lava Burst, I think? Alright. Demolisher. Well, this will at least have him kill off some cards. 1, 2, alright, so that gets a +3 buff to Flesh Eating, which is not too bad. I mean, I would have been able to survive a couple of turns if he didn't play out, if I didn't play out Murkai. Well, that makes it a big target then. Alright. Yeah. That... I should have saved my, Leroy plus Bloodlust, that's 9. Lava Burst kills him. I had to survive 1 turn? The turn after, and then this turn. Well, here we go. I really don't think it's my connection, is it? Yeah, if I kept my Murk Eye for one turn, he would have been dead. Leroy was 6, and I get an extra 2 from Murk Eye's ability plus something else. 13. Alright, good. He trades. That's 17, 15. Right. That was exactly enough. And Consecrate. Should have held Murk Eye, unfortunately. My other option was to Lava Burst the flesh-eating ghoul, but I don't think I don't think that would have been enough. Maybe I should have draw power to the deck, but how would I want to do that? My hand runs dry pretty quick. Oh, odd. I only have one tagged collar. Okay. Doomhammer would have saved my butt. Didn't draw that. Bloodlust feels a bit situational. If I want to make this deck more consistent, I can't really have those kind of cards. I feel like I'm relying a bit too much on One Fury, maybe? Like, just the fact that I might draw it. But, can't be too bad, right? Okay. And Tink Master. Not having a second war leader really hurts. But I don't feel like I should, burn the dust for that. Is there any other cards I can benefit from? Maybe Urgent Commanders. Just more consistent late game. Like a plan B, so to speak. Let's just keep one Argent Commander and see how that does for us. With the recent changes to Unleash the Hounds, wouldn't it make Leroy a natural card to synergize with the Hunter's method to OTK? Well, that's the thing, Hunters can't OTK anymore. Not by far they cannot do as much damage as they used to be able to. Which means that for a turn 8 play, you get Leroy plus, I don't know, however much more damage you'd do. Like if there were, say, let's just say like an average of like 3 minions on the board. Unleash the Hounds would deal 5 damage for 4 mana, which isn't bad. But it's turn 8 play. I just feel Hunters have much more consistent damage than relying on something like Leroy with to make Unleash the Hounds more viable. Oh, Doomhammer would be great. If I can just survive to get it out on the field, I can destroy all his little creatures. Let's start the game off on a strong note. I can start to whittle his health down if he plays anything below 3 health, because I could just Rockbiter it. And this turn I don't have to be afraid of fairy dragons, which is such a great start. And which is why I think Rockbiter is better than a Lightning Bolt more often than not. Surprised he didn't play that first turn. I don't know. If I can make it to turn 5, I should be good. Just Doomhammer and hit him over and over. One of the more fun things I like to do is Leroy into mind control. Mind control dude. Which is like, yeah, if there's two creatures on the board, it's like a good 50-50. He might have Hellfire. Keyword might. Cool, taunt. That's why I want to hold back for one turn. There we go. Now I can repopulate the board with Murloc Tide Hunter. If I played Tide Hunter that turn, I would have been one house in some hell of a bad position. So this turn, you know, he kills 4, I put out 3 again. And if he wants to Hellfire again, be my guest. He'll just keep tanking his health. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, just in time, huh? Merc guy will be 5. Then next turn I have either Lava Burst or Leroy or Doomhammer. Heal? No. Shadow Bolt. Alright. And Mortal Coil. Another Shadow Bolt. That's a desperate play. I'll get out Doomhammer. Unless something convinces me otherwise, I win. I wonder if Stormforge Axe would be a good addition. Because it's a collective 6 health, but it splits up into 3 durability. So you do get a lot more use out of it. Especially with all the 3/2s running around. And I think the more important part is with Stormforge Axe, if you use Rockbiter, that's 5 health to clear out the popular Yetis and Senjins. And you know, the usual taunt cards. Maybe not. I just want to grind out this deck a bit more and give it a shot. It's definitely not bad. Grimscale. Whoa, it's a lot of I should have dropped the Arcane Golem, huh? Yeah. Note to self, don't keep Arcane Golems in your opening hand. On the bright side, that's a turn 8, 12 damage. It's not bad. It's cool too. Could deal 6 damage next turn. Nah, it's not worth it. Is he gonna Argent Protector that? Oh, okay. Knife Juggler. Oh, risky. Hopefully it doesn't ping the Oh, good. That's 4 damage. Argent Protector's really annoying here. What's our play? You can't possibly kill everything. No, well, once he consecrates, of course. But just the way the board is right now, he can't kill everything. So he's going to leave one of these alive, which I could take advantage of. Alright. Nope. I'm just hoping he doesn't hit Flame Tongue. God. Alright, well he's going to keep one thing alive, and I wonder which one it's going to be. Alright. That's fine. Black Knight, that's going to be nice in a turn or two. It's 15. Gets 6. If he plays out a Sunwalker now, I'm going to eat it. I have a total of 3, 7, 11 direct damage. Wonder if AoE clear might be necessary for the upcoming turns. Let's see. Argent Commander would be a nice play next turn. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. So he's going to have to sack both cards into it to kill it. Alright. Let's see. Might just truce over here, which is fine. I think Arcane Golem is definitely more of a finisher than anything. Aw, man. Yeah, I think Arcane Golem is more of a finisher. Because if you give them too much early game, then you're in some, trouble. Like, it's more of a snowball lead. Like, an extra mana from, like, say 7 mana to 8 mana wouldn't matter if you had that much momentum. Compared to, say, like, from 2 mana to 3 mana. That's a big jump. Ouch. Just make sure I didn't have lethal or something. No way. Alright. That's all I got for now. That was really unfortunate that Knife Juggler hit my Black Knight. And yeah, for just to trade away Argent Commander. That really sucked. Alright. If he has nothing to clear with, I think if he just keeps summoning creatures, that's cool. He has to take care of the Arcane Golem. And then I have Argent Commander plus 2 more mana this turn? Yeah, 2 more mana next turn. No. Just 1 mana. How am I going to win this? If I draw a 3, if he doesn't place down a taunt and I draw a 3 damage card, then I can do something. Oh, that's big. Okay. If I was him, I would have buffed up this card, deal damage, and then Divine Shield it at 7-2. That's just me though. Oh, what's that? 2 health? Is that Open Archer? Nothing. Oh, close game. Alright. I have to clear I think I'm gonna die. Keyword think. I have 9 damage. Unfortunately, that's not enough. This will survive. These 2 trade. Probably would have gone for the face, if not for the fact that he buffed it up with Blessing of Kings. I could only assume he has a second one in the deck. You didn't play a Consecrate yet, right? That'd be a perfect time too. Cool. Is that another divine shield? Oh. Humility? He was pointing some stuff at my cards earlier. I was wondering, like, what the hell is that? Okay. Looks like we're going for a... So we're going for a bit of a longer game. See, that would have won me the game if I drew it one turn earlier. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. Give me a taunt. Just to make up for that. Fine. Okay. What's gonna win me the game now? I don't know. He's only going to be able to kill one card. If he had Consecrate, he'd play it already. Ah, one card off. I like Murloc decks when they come to late game. It's more fun. Oh. It's harsh. Yeah. Alright, let's see what he drew. Oh no. No, I haven't seen that in a while. Yes! Okay, hold up. Hammer of Wrath, I figured. I don't think there's any way I can win here. Unless, Leroy? I don't think Leroy would even do anything. Oh, Merc guy. Well, he just killed my only Murloc. Is that enough to kill me? 6? No, not yet. Okay. Might try into a Doom Hammer. The humility really saved this butt. Well, it's okay. Let's see. That's right. Oh, never mind. That evens out. Okay. I feel like I want board clear in the deck. If I had a lightning storm, I could easily reset the field if he holds out too long. Aww. Wasn't that lethal? Yeah, that was lethal. You probably didn't see it. Oh well. I'm always top decking with Shaman. That's what annoys me. Oh. Totemic Might. He played so many 2-drops in that deck. I think a second weapon would really help me out. Should I drop the Doomhammer? Argent Commander really came out in that hand. I haven't drawn Tickmaster in like the last 5 games I played. I can't even tell you if he's good in the deck or not. I just didn't draw him. Should I add Cold Sears? I mean, I can't find a single situation where Cold Light Seer would have saved my Murloc cards. It's not an active effect, unfortunately. It's so hard to play. I mean, you either have this form of sustain, like a Murloc deck has, or you have this kind of insane burst that a Druid Murloc deck has. And I feel like Shaman falls somewhere in the middle, which is kind of meh in the end. Oh, look, a mage.
You asked for it. For Doomhammer.
I thought about dropping Bluegill, but she's gonna ping it. Oh, Geomancer. That's funny. Should I? Should I Bluegill here? Should I Rockbiter here? All very important questions. I think Bluegill here is best. Next turn I have Flame Tongue. Should probably Frostbolt one of them. Oh, okay. That's nice. I like this better. They don't have, you know, no early AoE. And, she's only going to be able to clear one of them. Next turn is probably going to be Murkai. Then I could probably win with just Doomhammer. I have a Cone of Cold, though. Oh, no, Arcane Explosion? Really? They play those? Okay. I feel like a lot more mages have been playing, what do you call it? King Explosion. Party time. I have 10 damage next turn with Rockbiter. I actually win next turn if she doesn't play a Taunt down. Oh no, a freeze. Did not consider that. It's okay, I'll, Lightning Bolt? Oh, I know. I only need Murkai to win. Only Murkai and Rockbiter. I should probably Pyroblast me though. Which is probably the big problem. This is, like I said, the big problem with Arcane Golem. If she doesn't have Pyro, or 1, 2, 3, Fireball? Playing Fireball? Maybe. It's 9 damage, 13. That's exactly enough damage with the Fireball. Yeah, she probably has something. Goddamn freeze. Could I have done anything differently? Maybe if I cleared the spell damage minions instead. No, the second I played down Doomhammer, they had a Dalaran Mage, a Mana Worm, Azure Drake, and Kobold Geomancer. I could have cleared the Kobold Geomancer. Okay. I would have taken 2 damage onto myself. Prevented 2 damage. But then that wouldn't have given me lethal the next couple of turns. I probably wouldn't be able to survive. I'm just like running through the game in my head. At this point, I don't really think I like, At this point, I don't really think I like, I'm trying to make it work, but I doubt there's a Like I said, there's just this awkward feel of like whether. Oh, come on. Well, I got a weapon. That's good. Except that I play this, I don't have any. I don't have anything. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to weapon. Yeah, wouldn't have dropped the flame tongue if I knew this was gonna happen. But it's okay. I got the weapon. Hmm.
Give me a quest.
Questing. Nice. I've never forked lightning. Oops. Oh well, whatever. He has half his deck in his hand. And he might overload himself next turn, which isn't too bad. I could probably play out Grimscale and Murkai then, for a 5-turn play. Alright. War Leader does that just fine. Can also just Murkai. Yeah, I think I just want to Murkai. These two are gonna die anyways, so let's try taking a more cautious approach. If he decides to Lightning Storm, then yeah, I'm just going to repopulate the board. The more important thing is I wanted to keep Murkai at 4 health because that puts it right out of the range of Lightning Storm. Unless he places magic power down. Which means the options are even more limited this turn. Oh, cool. And Ancestral whatever. Oh, okay, Totem. Alright, what's our play? What's our play? I think I know what our play is. So if I War Leader, this will be at 5, 4. This is going to be at 5, which is the important part. Oh, okay, I got it. Let's just go all in. Yeah, it's better. Aw, I should have, No, that's alright. Yeah, I should have played the Tide Caller. That's sort of just like... There's probably more snow than NYC sees in a month. So there's a lot of angry people outside. I mean, like, unless you have the consistent draw of a warlock, you kind of do see how. You kind of do see how inconsistent the shaman is with Murloc. Some games you just get like the right draws. Like you can say that to a lot of games, but in particular the right draws for a Murloc deck are a lot more different, or just a lot more rare. Maybe I need to fix up the deck a bit. But right now I see the Stormforge axe isn't bad at all. Alright, so since I go first, and this is a Warlock deck, I'm going to keep my Tide Collar. And if he does respond with a Void Terror, I have Lightning Bolt for that. But I feel like Grimskill Oracle will be good too. Alright, let's just keep this hand and see how he goes. Alright, this is probably my last game of Shaman Murlocs. See how it goes. Okay, so we play out this. If he plays out a Void Terror, I'm going to Grimskill Oracle. If he plays out a Flame Imp, Lightning Bolt takes care of that. Hopefully. If he plays out a tap, so interesting. I got some serious damage next turn. Along with lightning bolts, of course. He wasted his coin, so I don't think he's saving up for Hellfire or something. Oh, golem deck. Okay. Must be a golem deck. So let's put him down to like... Yeah, that's good. So now he can play out one Molten Giant this turn. But that's not enough because I'm just going to kill him next turn. Usually coin tap, almost always Giant deck. So he's gonna he can play out one Giant right now, but he can't reinforce to its Sun Fury. Okay. Maybe it's just a Murloc deck with a bad hand. I don't know. Game's over though. It's my little brother laughing maniacally in the background. There might have been some kind of hybrid between golems and Murlocs. That would have been interesting to see.